Branding is all about storytelling. It's how you make an emotional connection with your consumer. Great stories resonate and provide powerful recall that, if crafted uniquely, can span generations. Consumers will always buy a product because of how it makes them feel, rather than based on simply what it does or what it is. Don't aim to be the best, aim to be the only. It's a great quote I heard on a podcast recently by Kevin Kelly. It's a powerful statement that resonates, especially in the world of branding. There are so many brands out there that claim to be the best tasting or that use the best ingredients. And my challenge back to these brands is that's not enough of a point of difference. Give me an example of a brand that champions being the most mediocre tasting. They don't exist. Therefore, the stories need to be crafted with a real unique point of difference that connects with the consumer so that there doesn't even appear to be an alternative. The story should be an engaging answer to a key consumer need. It needs to captivate and be compelling, like a book that you can't put down. Consumers decide emotionally and justify logically. This becomes even more important when you're looking at some of the discounters. We've all seen those blind taste challenge tests on Channel 4 food programmes where Maureen from Skipton picks out Aldi's champagne alternative rather than some ridiculously expensive French vintage purely because it tastes better. You can't simply just rely on being the best, because isn't that every brand's wish? Look at your competition and evaluate if the best is something that they could also credibly say. Invariably it is, so it's never the best route to go down. It's vital to understand what the need of the consumer is that you're meeting. Root the brand in an engaging and unique story and focus on what need your product meets best. Then align all of your communication with that. The entire design strategy and brand strategy depend on this. Once you understand how the competition are best meeting these needs or not, you can formulate a brand strategy and design an expression to force differentiation and be the only credible option. Also remember, it's not just about the execution, it's about the big idea. A big idea is not just how something looks, it's how you describe your solution to someone that couldn't see the design. If you can't describe it, there's no big idea there. Once identified, these big ideas can work as part of an activation strategy and influence the design system. Everything changes, brands evolve, consumers evolve, so do their tastes and opinions. The best brands change to become more relevant, to answer new consumer needs or meet existing needs better, and so should you. Great brands remain fresh and consistently innovate. The truth is, it's much easier to plan your next big thing when you're on the upward trajectory, when consumers are on your side, rather than a downwards one where they've moved on to something else. So remember, do the hard sell on facts about how amazing your product is. Consumers don't buy features, they only buy benefits. So, some key points. A consumer will decide emotionally, then justify logically. Your brand needs to be crafted with a unique point of difference that connects with the consumer, so there doesn't even appear to be an alternative. Formulate a brand strategy and design expression to force differentiation and be the only credible option. And finally, consumers don't buy features, they only buy benefits. So I hope that was useful. I hope it added some value. If so, please do feel free to share it amongst your network and comment on the podcast. It's always great to hear what your thoughts are. Well, that's it. That's a wrap, as they say. I hope you found it informative. If it adds value, then please do subscribe. I'm Al, owner and creative director of Slice Design. You can follow me on my LinkedIn page, which is linkedin.com/in/Alan Gilbody, or you can follow us on our company website, which is slicedesign.co.uk. So until next time, have a fantastic week and keep well.